Okay, what about giving yourself the gift of a new fantastic kitchen for the holidays? Here to talk about and show us some of the wonderful kitchen renovations that they've been doing lately is Allie from Mosquito Creek Home Renovations. Good morning, Allie. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good to see you again, Amy.
You know, there's nothing like being in the kitchen that you absolutely love. It's the place for sure that we spend the most time, and I spend the most time. Everybody says, you know, we all end up in the kitchen, and it's so true. You really do.
It is true. You know, you saw the trend change in kind of the 80s and the 90s in kitchens where they became great rooms and they were open up to the whole home, and it was a lot different than it was earlier. And now more than ever, the kitchen seems to be kind of the hub for families. It's their central nervous system of the house. You know, everybody ends up in there before school, after school, heading out to work.
Yep.
And having a well-functioning kitchen is really important.
Totally
and that's
agree.
Kind of what we strive for.
Totally agree. So this is one of your latest projects. First thing I noticed are the cat looks very modern. Looks very fresh and clean. Yeah, tell us a little bit about this kitchen in particular.
Sure. This is actually a computer rendering of a project. So this is, I use a 2020 design program, and it's a CAD or computer aided drafting program. And from that, we're able to get these great renderings so you can see kind of what the colors will look like before you actually move forward with the project.
Which is so cool. That's what you see on the home shows, and you know, it's like, okay, what's it going to look like when it's all done? I need to be able to visualize it. So,
and
so
a lot
you
of times
guys
people
do
are
that.
hiring us because they don't have that full vision. You know, they need us to help them work through the accessories that they have in the kitchen and what the final product will look like.
What are we looking at now?
This picture here is a butler's pantry that we did as part of a fuller kitchen renovation.
Super on trend right now to have, maybe you don't want a full-on bar, but you are going to be shaking up a martini or maybe, you know, having a little wine area. You're seeing a lot of that in
We are, yep. Wine areas, coffee areas, just focused areas in the kitchen for specific whatever that homeowner is interested in.
Love that.
We see that.
I love that. I love the countertops on this. Tell me about this one.
These feature a Cambria countertop. It's a quartz countertop. What we like about quartz is it's a non-porous surface. So when you put that in your kitchen, you don't worry about salmonella, E. coli, a lot of the bacteria that you have floating around the kitchen. Easy to clean, very easy to maintain.
Looks like islands are here to stay, and the bigger the better. These, you know, central areas. I just love to entertain and put all the hors d'oeuvres, whatever I'm doing, right on the you know, center of the island. So it looks like that's still on trend.
It is very much so. Having a seating area in the kitchen, we're seeing a lot of that because people want to be able to host and have you know, their guests over and part of the activity, but not be in the way.
Yeah, very true. We saw some gorgeous cabinets there. You were saying that kitchen cabinets have come a long way, and they offer a lot of bells and whistles these days. Tell me about some of those and the accessories.
They do. We've seen a very popular cabinet that we offer from our Birch cabinet lines is called a sandwich pantry. And what it is, it has a cutting board, a knife block, a bread drawer, and then the full bottom of it's open for all those small appliances that you have so that they can all be right underneath, easily accessible. We're installing a lot of drawer-based cabinets as opposed to roll trays because my arch nemesis in the kitchen is the Tupperware cabinet.
Yes.
You know, you have the lids, you have everything stacking, and if you have it on a roll tray, you go to pull it out and it all topples over.
True.
So now we see drawers. There's even drawers with pegboard organizers, so you can organize all your plates and bowls and just keep them in one spot, so when you open the drawer, you see what you have. You don't go searching through all the way to the back of the cabinet to find something. And then there's a lot of, we did show a picture of the metal doors on the cabinets.
Those are cool. Very kind of
contemporary,
industrial.
Contemporary and transitional are what we're seeing as the biggest trends. People want all the bells and whistles to be on the inside of the cabinets, with the outside just being a little more monochromatic. Gray is still a big trend, so a lot of grays and whites and the off-whites are really popular.
And let me tell you, you know, they say you put your money into the kitchen, you will get it out when you're going for resale. People, that's the first thing that they want to look at, you know, when they go to a house. What's the kitchen all about, and how much work do I have to put into the kitchen? So, you know, not only do it for yourself, do it for resale down the road.
Yeah, and even if you aren't looking to sell your home within the next 10 to 15 years, you have to think about how much more enjoyment you and your family will get out of the kitchen, and having time to spend in there. And you know, a lot of memories are made in the kitchen. I remember being young and always baking with my grandma and aunts and my mom, and really just enjoying cooking and loving to cook because of the kitchens that we had and the memories we made.
I totally agree. So if you're interested in having them come out and basically Allie can, give you a look of what it's going to look like when it's all over. You guys work with them, figure out their style, figure out their budget. The place to get a hold of Mosquito Creek Home Renovations. What's the best? How can they find you?
You can find us online, mosquitocreekllc.com. We also keep a Facebook page updated, or you can give us a call. Our phone number is 920-730-8519.
And I'm sure you'd be happy to show some of the different kitchens that you've done, and not just the kitchen. You do all sorts of rooms in the house.
We do. Main focus is the kitchen. I mean, that's really the heart of the home. That's what we enjoy doing, and that's what I'm very passionate about. We also do bathroom remodels, basement renovations, and home additions.
All right.
So
thanks
anywhere
so much.
inside. Thank
Happy
you.
holidays. Good to see
too.
you.
Yep,
Beautiful
good to see you
kitchens.
again. Thank you.
Coming up, speaking of the kitchen, we're headed back there to make turtle Christmas cookies. So stay with us. We'll be back.